How you doing, guys? Big Mech Dan School here again today, filming a video on a break from work. So today I've got some disappointing news for some of you. Warhammer 40k Imperium, will I be covering it? Quick answer, no. The simple answer is no, I won't be covering Warhammer 40k Imperium magazine when it eventually launches. However, there's a chance that could change in the future if my work circumstances change or anything like that. I don't see myself covering it. I'm about 99% certain I won't be. It's due to launch properly nationwide in late summer, according to a statement that Hatchet released on their website after the trial run they've recently had of the first 2 issues I think they've done, or it might just be the first issue, which is only $2.99, so it's always going to do well, a trial run like that, so I don't really understand why they do the trial run. However, yeah, there's a few reasons I'm not going to be covering it. One is that I'm just too busy in work. The fact that I've actually managed to stop for a moment in work now and film this video it's a rarity. Work's kind of like non-stop most of the time for me at the moment, and I start frequently at 5 in the morning and I finish every day at least 4 at night or in the afternoon. So realistically, like, I get home and then I've got to get some food down me and then either stream or do some painting because I'm doing my Hobby 365 challenge, so I've got to keep the pedal to the metal on the painting side of things. So realistically, in the evenings, my evenings are pretty full already with feeding myself, with bathing, you know, washing, hygiene, that kind of thing. I might not look that hygienic, but I do bathe, believe it or not. And then streaming on a Monday or on other nights, just cracking on with painting and stuff like that. So I don't have much time to film videos. Those Conquest videos that I used to do and the Mortal Realms videos, believe it or not, they took up a lot of time. When I first started doing the Conquest videos, they didn't take as much time. However, I'd be sitting reading the magazine in work, where I don't get much time to sit and read a magazine in this current job that I'm in now. So realistically, it'd be a couple of days at least before I could actually get to writing a script for a video or get to filming a video even. So people would be beating me to the punch with Conquest magazine, and they'd have their content up quicker than I would with Dark Imperium, with Imperium magazine. Oh, there's so many names, it's complicated, this magazine. Anyway, yeah, so that's one reason. Another reason is that I'm not too fussed about the miniatures in there. The Imperium side of things, I've got a lot of those miniatures already. There's miniatures in there that I've not got, like Gilliman and like the Space Marine ATV, and some of the Mechanicus stuff I've not got. But I've got all the sister stuff. I've got most of the Space Marine stuff already. And I'm not that bothered about Marnius Calgar. I'd like that miniature because I'd convert it into an Imperial Fist character, but I'm just not that bothered about him. So the way it's looking at the minute, I'm going to be saving my money. However, my circumstances work-wise could change by late summer, so just don't hold your breath. The other faction in the magazine is going to be Necrons, and they don't do it for me painting-wise. They're too spindly. The scheme I've done, which is the Zerakan dynasty, I think, on the Necron warriors I painted on my channel in the not-too-distant past, in the recent past. The scheme I've done is the Zerakan scheme, and I just didn't like painting the metallics on those spindly models. I didn't have fun at all painting those. Once I got into the swing of things, it got a little bit easier, but when I started painting my first 3, I was like, oh, this is horrible, it's awful, I don't want to do it. And I immediately regretted buying the starter set for 40k. However, I got into the swing of things, but I don't want to be painting tons and tons of Necrons. So that's another reason I'm not too bothered about covering this Imperium magazine. I'm sorry to disappoint those of you who were hoping perhaps that I would cover it in the same way I covered Conquest, in the same way I covered the first 25 or so issues of Mortal Realms magazine. But it's for my sanity and for my enjoyment of the hobby, it's better that I don't cover it. And yeah, there we go. If my work circumstances do change and I have more free time, then it might change, but I don't think they're going to change by the time the magazine launches. So there we go. That's about the top and bottom of it for you. I hope you're all not too disappointed, and Hobby Corner Kev, I'm sure, will be covering it. I say I'm sure, I don't know, I've not spoke to him, but I imagine Kev will be covering it. Kev, if you're watching this video, just pop in the comments below if you're covering it, and pop a link to your channel. I'll approve that link and whatnot. Or maybe I'll pop a link to your channel in the description or something. Anyway, there we go. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the battlefield.